Hello everybody, Richard here, and welcome to my first update video of my new 00 gauge layout, Little Henham. And in a few moments I'll show you what is new to the layout and what I've been up to. Okay, one of the first things I've done is I've redone this embankment. I wasn't too happy with the way it looked before. It looked a bit bare and a bit plain. So I've redone the embankment, put more scenery on, recoloured it, and just generally bolstered it up a bit, just really to make it look a bit more prototypical. I think the colour is better now. The other added thing we've got here is I've introduced a T-bar to the small car park. So we now have a small T-bar just on the end there. Also new is this fencing, this black fencing which I've put in, and along with the fencing I've now also added a bus stop, a passenger and a seat. So there you see is the new bus stop. I've got one of my International FLFs just by the bus stop there. So that little scene's coming on quite nicely. I might add one more passenger there just to finish that off. The other thing I've added to the layout is a fuel pump for the bus garage, as you can see here. There is also behind the fuel pump there will be a diesel tank added. I haven't got that yet, but that'll be the next thing to go in there, and then that little cameo scene will be almost finished. I've just got some more buses to add to the garage, which I've already got, and just other things like figures. I've got bus tyres to put in. There's a trolley jack. Just little things to finish that scene off. But at the moment we've got as far as the fuel pump. This embankment has also been finished and it's been redone. If you look on my previous videos, you'll see that this was quite plain and it was just covered in painted plaster bandage. But now I have finished this embankment, and I've actually taken out part of the embankment and added this little area here. Now at the moment I've put a signal box in, but it could be exchanged for a coaling stage or even a water tower. But at the moment I've got a signal box in there. If anyone out there, if you've got any ideas of what would look better there, please do say, and we'll give it a try. I'll film it and see what the results look like. As you can see, there's one of my early DMUs sitting in the station. And once I've done this update, we're going to run some trains, so don't worry, just keep watching, and you'll see some of these locos in action, and we're going to have a bit of a running session in a minute. So yeah, so that's that little bit done. Going back to the bus garage a minute, I've also added a second bus stop. This time I've slightly modified the model of the bus stop and actually put glazing in the top half of it. There used to be a bus stop at Victoria House Corner just outside the bus garage, which indeed was of this configuration. I've added a couple of figures in there, as you can see, and some suitcases just for interest. I don't think it had any posters on it, but so yeah, I've just left it as that. So I think that's come out quite nice. Now on my station I have now added a porch, an entrance porch, as you can see, and I've started putting in the signage. I've gone for typical enamel blue and white, like stations used to have on the eastern region, and the porch has been copied from a photograph of what used to be at Kelvedon Station. Here you can see one of the bigger enamel signs that I've added, and I've named the station Little Henham. This is partly after my son Henry, and also after a place in Essex called Little Henham, which I believe has quite a big traction engine rally once a year, because that will be another one of the scenes I'm going to recreate on the layout. It's a typical country fair stroke traction engine rally. Here's another shot of the station with the signage in, and as we pan over the station you'll see that I've also started to add in little other features like flower boxes. There's no figures yet, the figures will come later. I'm starting to add in just some of the smaller details. Some luggage barriers there, another flower. And also another sign. So, at the moment, that concludes my updates to the layout. I am actually working on something else for the layout, which is quite a major step forward, but that will be in my next video. So now we're going to run some trains, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for all the comments I've received so far, for those that have responded to the videos. I appreciate that. Keep your comments coming. Any ideas that you have, please let me know, because I'm always open to ideas. Anything which you see would be good for the layout, or if you've got any advice from your own layouts which you could pass on, again I appreciate that as well. Thank you very much. Keep watching, keep subscribing, and here are some trains. So it's goodbye from Richard for now, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully won't be as long as what this one was to put on. Thanks guys, see you later, bye.